The Philippines then became a Spanish colony during the 16th century. They were ceded to the US in 1898 following the Spanish-American War. Led by Emilio Aguinaldo, the Filipinos conducted an insurgency against US rule from 1899 until 1902. Although some fighting continued in outlying islands as late as the 1930. In 1935, the Philippines became a self-governing Commonwealth. In 1935, the Philippines became a self-governing Commonwealth. Manuel Quezon was elected president and was tasked with preparing the country for independence after a 10-year transition. The island fell under Japan occupation during World War II, and US forces and Filipino fought together during 1944 until 45 to regain control. On 4 July 1946, the Republic of the Philippines attained its independence. Issue about Philippines. The first one, South China Sea issue. One of the most important issues for the Philippines is the dispute in the South China Sea, where the country is involved in territorial conflict with China. The Philippines claim right over several areas in the sea, which are also claimed by China and several other countries. The 2016 decision by the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea in favor of the Philippines regarding its maritime right is not recognized by China. This situation continued to spark tension and uncertainty regarding security and territorial sovereignty in the region. China increasingly aggressive action, including the construction of artificial island and military fortification in dispute area, continue to pressure the Philippines to defend its right and maintain relations with allies such as the United States.
The Philippines has been one of the most dynamic economy in the East Asia and Pacific region. Its economic dynamism reflects increasing urbanization, a large and young population, and strong consumer demand supported by vibrant labor market and robust remittances, which have raised the incomes of the most vulnerable. The private sector remains buoyant with a rapidly expanding service sector, including business process outsourcing, wholesale and retail trade, and tourism. The poverty rate declined from 16.7% in 2018 to 15.5% in 2023, after a short period of increase during the COVID-19 pandemic and other global headwinds, including high global commodity prices and higher for longer global interest rate. So for this part I will explain about the famous agriculture products that have been sold in Philippines. So for example is sugarcane, rice, coconuts, maize, bananas, vegetable and tropical fruit, plantains, pineapple and cassava in 2022 for the latest one. And this is a top 10 agriculture product based on tonnage. And for our industry, it will be in semiconductor and electronic assembly, business process outsourcing, food and beverage manufacturing, construction. For instance is electric, gas, water supply, chemical product, radio, television and more. Alright, for this one, I will explain about the exchange rate Philippine pesos PHP per US dollar. On the 2019, it will be in 51.796, and for 2020, 49.624, 2021, 49.255, and for the 2022, 54.478, and for 2023 is 55.63. So this is show that the exchange rate will increase by year and year. Okay, for this one I will explain about the real GDP growth rate and inflation rate in Philippines. For the first one, real GDP growth rate is 5.71% in 2021. For 2022 is 7.58%, and the last one for 2023 is 5.5%. This annual GDP growth based on constant local currency on the ranking is 148. This pie chart show that the GDP growth rate is decreasing, and for the inflation rate is for the 2021 3.93%, and for the 2022 is 5.82%, and the last one for 2023 is 5.68%. And this annual change based on consumer price on the ranking 1 to 8. This is also decreasing. That's all.
The Philippines, a Southeast Asian archipelago, is a paradise of lush landscape, vibrant culture and warm hospitality. This island nation nests between the Philippine Sea and the South China Sea, boasts a diverse geography and a rich history. With a coastline stretching over 36,000 kilometers, the Philippines is home to thousands of islands, each with its unique charm. From the bustling metropolis of Manila to the serene beach of Palawan, the country offers a wide range of experience for every traveler. However, the Philippines' natural resources, including timber, minerals, and fertile land, have also posed challenge to its environment. Deforestation, mining, and unsustainable agricultural practice have led to soil erosion, water pollution, and biodiversity loss. The Philippines enjoy a tropical marine climate characterized by distinct wet and dry seasons. While this climate fosters lush vegetation and abundant marine life, it also makes the country vulnerable to natural disasters such as typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruption. The archipelago's diverse terrain from towering mountains to fertile plains has shaped its unique ecosystem. Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines, is a testament to the country's rock beauty.
Do you know that population people in Philippines are 118 million to 277,63 peoples? That consists of 59,227,92 male and 49,971 female. The Philippines, a Southeast Asian archipelago, is a tapestry of diverse cultures, traditions, and languages. This rich cultural heritage is woven together by its three primary ethnic groups, which is the Tagalog, the Bisaya, and the Cebuano. The Tagalog people predominantly residing in Luzon, which is the largest island, have significantly influenced Philippine cultures and language. Tagalog, the national language, is widely spoken throughout the country. The Bisaya. The Bisaya people, primarily inhabiting the Visayas regions, are another major ethnic group in the Philippines. They are known for their warm hospitality, strong family ties, and love for music and dance. Another famous ethnic in Philippines, which is Cebuano. The Cebuano people, a subgroup of the Bisaya, are the largest ethnic group in the Philippines. They are concentrated in the central and southern regions of the Visayas. Cebuano is widely spoken in these areas and is considered one of the most popular languages in the country. The three major religions practiced by the people of the Philippines are Roman Catholic, but there are also significant Muslim and Buddhist minorities.
Babantay. Walang katapusan ang ating pakikipagpulong
In government, there is a president in the Philippines, and the government is a democratic constitutional republic. The executive, legislative, and judicial branch make up its three primary branches. The first branch is executive branch. The current president of the Philippines is Bongbong Marcos, and vice president is Sara Duterte. In president, the president who is elected by the popular vote for a single 6-year term with the possibility of election function as both the chief of state and the head of government. Cabinet members, who are in charge of many executive departments and agencies, are chosen by the president. For the vice president, when the president is unable to serve the vice president, who is also chosen by public vote and steps in to support the president. Next, the legislative branch. In bicameral Congress, the bicameral Congress, which consists of the House of Representatives and the Senate, has the authority to enact laws. In Senate, there consists of 24 senators who are elected at large for 6-year terms. In House of Representatives, it comprises of approximately 250 members, and representatives are elected for 3 years mandate through a party list system and from legislative districts. To be adopted, legislation needs the approval of both chambers. Lastly, judicial branch. It has Supreme Court. This court has judicial authority over lesser courts and is the highest court in the Philippines. The Judicial and Bar Council nominate candidates for justice who are then chosen by the president. The Supreme Court can do judicial review and decide whether legislation and executive acts are constitutional.
The Philippines relies on a rigorous combination of military, law enforcement, and civilian supports to ensure national security. The armed force of the Philippines includes the Army, Navy, and Air Force, which together protects the nation from threats on land, sea, and air. Supporting the armed force of Philippines are civilian units like the Civilian Armed Force Geographical Units and Civilian Volunteer Organization, which provides local security in remote and insurgency-affected areas. Additionally, the Philippine National Police under the Department of the Interior and Local Government handles public safety and internal security. Specialized units such as Philippine National Police Special Action Force address high-risk threats and terrorists. The Philippine Coast Guard, operating under the Department of Transportation, ensures maritime security during peace times and integrate with the Armed Forces Philippines during conflicts. With approximately 140,000 active duty personnel across the military branch, the Philippine Security Force work together to protect the nation and its people.
The Philippines is a vibrant archipelago known for its rich cultural heritage, stunning natural landscape, and diverse ecosystem. With over 10,000 land, is both beautiful beach, large mountain, and unique biodiversity. The country has a complex history shaped by indigenous culture, colonial influence, and modern development. The Philippine economy is expanding at one of the quickest rate in South Asia because the remittance, a booming service sector, and rising foreign investment. It does, however, encounter difficulties including political dynamic, environmental problems, and poverty.